Alright, in this radiator replacement we drain the radiator and start removing it. I'm gonna remove this air duct out and this upper panel, the cover for radiator support and the fan. Alright, let's take this. Here we remove all of them. There's 4 and there's 2 holding this panel. Yeah, probably I can do that. Yeah, you take this off on the side. Keep chasing my tools in my backpack. That's a good thing, you know. I learned this being a mobile mechanic. It doesn't mean you need to have a tools truck with you. It's just a matter of experience and utilize what you have in your backpack and how you can use your tools. When you learn how to use your tools, I had different mechanic. One of my mechanic, he had almost just probably there's a screw underneath it. There's that. Yeah, make sure you need to put this cover back. Yeah. There's 10mm nut, it's right there. Need to make sure, take this out and make sure you need to put it back. That way we can separate this hood latch and just get it out of the way. Make sure you need to put it back in the same place, because if you don't, the hood won't close properly. Okay, that's good. Removed all of them. That's it. This is separated. See, came off. As you see, this radiator is busted. I don't know if you can catch this. Look at it, it's messed up. It's already cracking. Okay, now I need to take this hose out of my way and put it inside. Then take the fan connectors out. The method that I'm using always, lubricating my connectors. It's the best way to do it. Otherwise it's gonna be hard to remove the connectors because they're tight. Good. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this 10mm. 1, 2. I'll remove that 2 10mm. Good thing about this car, you see all the bolts all same size. All of them are same size. This is so good. It does not. I don't care about the there's 3 nuts holding the radiator fan. I removed them and just we can take it off. Super simple. That's it. Came off. Okay, this radiator fan is off. Now there is 2 hoses down there, and now I can reach to the drain plug. I didn't need to remove the drain plug since the beginning. I can unscrew the drain plug because I have my drip pin down there. It will catch the rest of the fluid, because when I remove the upper hose it just catched it properly and didn't create mess. And I'm gonna unscrew this lower things and just catch all the fluid without creating mess. see it or not, there is two hoses down there. One is that hose for transmission, that's for coming fluid to the radiator, and that one is going back to the transmission. I need to remove that two hoses, but you need to make sure put them back in as you remove them, and you need to make sure add transmission fluid whenever you remove that hose, because it will leak a little bit transmission fluid. Alright, let's do that. Turn this clamp upward. Make sure. Sometimes you cannot remove it. You need to go underneath the car. Or I do this. I remove it from the transmission side, not the radiator side. I remove the complete hose with the radiator from this side and this side. And when they come off, I can do it outside. Just easily work on it. Okay, this one is out. I hope you can see it. The second one, I'm gonna remove it from top, not the bottom, because the bottom side is turns down. I don't want to go underneath the car. I'm gonna remove it like this, spin it around, and separate it. And I'm gonna take it out and just replace it when it's out. Good. This is separated too. So, and probably that's, and I'm gonna remove this hose from this side too. I'm not gonna remove it down there because I need to go down, because this clamp is upside down. I don't like that. It just makes my job easier. Instead of going underneath the car, I just make my way from the top and do that way. It's easier for me. It's up to you if you want to go underneath the car or just do it that way. That's totally fine. Okay, car. Alright, we're gonna do some transformation. I'm gonna remove this hose that I didn't remove over there, and I'm gonna transfer this lower radiator hose. This is the new radiator that I got. I couldn't find the same thickness, and you see this one is way narrower than this one. I don't know make difference or not, because I checked everywhere. No one has the right radiator for this car. I'm gonna try it. It doesn't fit properly, I'm gonna return it, and in my knowledge it should be fine, because I checked it already. The fan is fitting and it goes in as far as I know, but we will see. Okay, let's put this radiator back. Let's see how it goes. Make sure you put those legs in the place, and leg. This one is good too. Let's see, and I'm gonna put this hose just back like this, and okay, and I'm gonna put the fan. This one now fit for me to. Everything is gonna be good. Need to figure it out. There's no way. I called everywhere. No one has the right radiator for this car, and I'm kind of frustrated. This job even looks easy to me, and it doesn't look really hard job. Still, it's not something mechanically. It's finding parts and just resources sometimes bother me. And there is a leg down there. You need to make sure put those legs in place, otherwise you don't have a problem. Alright, this is good. too. And this fit perfectly fine. I'm gonna put the 3 screws back. Make sure to find them and put them back. This is 1. This is 2. And this is 3. It looks good to me as far as the fitting. It just don't see any problem. Looks good to me. Let's see the rest, how the rest goes. I need to be able to fit this one too, and I'm gonna plug this cooling fan and just put this one on top and make sure that the upper, there's 2 nipples and match and comes to the place. If not, we get in the problem fitting. Yeah, this side is fit. Yeah, this side's fit too. Perfectly. Fits perfect. Fits perfect. 2 screws there. Here. This one. There's 2 on the side. I had 4. 2 goes this side and this side. Back. Goes back. This is good. Set properly. I'm gonna put this bracket back. It's holding the radiator support from the bottom. It's kind of hard to line it up, but make sure you do it. Take your time. This is good. One really important note: some of the bolts are a little bit longer. Make sure if you put them, don't put them in the place. Just pay attention. Put them back in the same place. These two bolts are longer and the others are short, and don't use them against the radiator whenever you put the fan. Make sure when you put the fan, don't use the long bolts because it passes through the nut and poke a hole in the radiator. It's happened before to us. Alright, and we're gonna put this one back, and there is a really quick note. This latch is so important. After you put it back, make sure measure it, close the hood and open it from inside, and make sure it's closing and opening perfectly fine. Otherwise it's gonna give you a problem. Sometimes you need to slam it, and that's not good. People they don't like this stuff. You need to make sure put it in the same place as you removed. There's a sign for the nuts, for the screws. It goes in. It's already, it's clear around, just you need to put it back in the same place. And if you put it in that place, it should be fine. Don't hesitate to adjust it, okay? Because it's so important. Let's put this clamp back for the radiator hose. And you see there's a sign right there. Just let it go now. You don't want to lock it. Stay in lock. Okay, that's good. We put this one back. We tied it, plugged it, hose are back. transmission hose are back. Otherwise, they will leak. Yes, they're good. Lower, they're good. And just the only thing left is upper radiator hose. I'm gonna put this one back. It's the same thing, but I'm lucky. This is the lock position, and I'm gonna grab it like this, pull it all the way here, and let it go. That's good. Alright. Make sure don't forget this hose. This is for a reservoir. Just squeeze the clamp, pull it in, let it go. And I'm gonna use the original cap on the original radiator. Make sure when you put out the radiator, don't hold the coolant like this. Pour it without any air. Get into the radiator. It's already full of air. Alright guys, that's all for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.